Hi, this is Dawn at Dawn's Astrological Vision. Welcome back, Gemini Sun Sign and Gemini Rising, and stand by for your August 2015 forecast. Gemini, Mercury, your ruler, is in the sign of Virgo on the 7th. This is your fourth house, Gemini, and Mercury will be in the same house as Jupiter from the 11th until the 28th. Mercury, ruler of Gemini and Virgo, was named the messenger of the gods. Mercury symbolizes language, communication, the thinking process, correspondence, commerce, and all means of transport. Astrological aspects involving Mercury show how we think and communicate our ideas to others, also how we move about in our community. Mercury also corresponds with the young people in our lives, messengers, neighbors, siblings, and other kin. Communications with family members and intellectual activities in the home are excellent this month. Your ideas for solving family and domestic problems or for increasing the efficiency of the home should be successful. This is also a favorable time for both short and long journeys. These favorable trips may involve work, education, health, or religious reasons. This is a good time for submitting manuscripts for publication or dealing with news and communications media. Venus is retrograde during the entire month of August in the sign of Leo. During this Venus retrograde period, relationships from the past may reappear. This is not the best time for beauty treatments, cosmetic surgery, or redecorating the home. Also, not a favorable time to purchase clothing or jewelry. Change your makeup or hairstyle. Redecorating or refurbishing homes or business should also be avoided. However, if you have already made decisions before the retrograde, there is no reason that those plans can be allowed to come to fruition during the retrograde period. Venus goes direct on September 5th. Venus is transiting your 11th house during the retrograde period, and this is your house of friends, hopes and wishes, and group involvements. This is not the best time for starting new social friendships or group activities within a club. However, you may still meet someone through such group activities. If a romance were to begin during this time frame, be aware that it may be rather impersonal or lacking in depth and intimacy. Jupiter enters Virgo on the 11th, and this being your fourth house brings harmonious family relationships. The home environment may be expanded to include more members of the family circle, and the home conditions and family prosperity are likely to improve. This should be a favorable time for a change of residence or taking up residence in a distant place. Until September 2016, you could benefit through real estate, food farming, building and domestic products and services. When Jupiter is transiting the fourth house, your completed projects will flourish. You could be looking for a larger, more open home and having extravagant generosity towards family members. One caution is to make sure you are not using your generosity to cover up worry about your career. You could get yourself into debt before you realize it. The Sun is transiting your third house, Gemini, until the 23rd. Social activities and communications with brothers, sisters, neighbors, and friends are intensified. However, on the 21st, the Sun squares Saturn in your sixth house. This aspect affects your third house and sixth house. There could be some frustrations over personal responsibilities. Watch out for lower vitality, fatigue, and maybe depression over the next couple of days. This should only last a couple of days. Saturn has been retrograde and goes direct on the 2nd of August. This is the last time Saturn will be in Scorpio for at least 29 years. Saturn will move back into your 7th house, the sign of Sagittarius, on September 18th, and will remain until December 2017. Saturn transiting your 7th house can manifest in a number of different levels simultaneously. You could begin to establish business partners at this time, which can consolidate financially when Saturn moves into your 8th house in 2017. All relationships will be taken seriously over the next couple of years, and often people begin to take more responsibility to uphold their side of a specific relationship during this phase. As Saturn crosses your descendant or 7th house, you develop an realization of your relationship needs. In September, I will go more in detail of Saturn's transit into your 7th house of partnerships, contracts, consultants, and significant others. After the 23rd, the Sun moves into the sign of Virgo, and transiting your 4th house, this will bring about a sense of rootedness or connection to past events. Mars is in your 3rd house after the 8th Gemini and favors buying and selling, negotiating, and commercial dealings. The new moon is in the sign of Leo on the 14th. This begins a fertile 2-week period favorable for all communications, analytical thinking, writing, and local travel. The full moon on the 29th is in the sign of Pisces and marks the start of a 2-week period of closure that can be applied to issues in your life that have run its course. This full moon is a time for celebrating your accomplishments and correspond with the 10th house or issues regarding career, reputation, worldly status, honors, and parental figures. This full moon features 2 favorable links between the Sun and lucky Jupiter and Moon and Neptune. This could be a week when your dreams really do come true. Gemini, your lucky days of the month are the 8th, 9th, 18th, 19th, 27th, and 28th. That completes your August 2015 forecast. Thank you for returning, Gemini. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And for the month of August, I'm offering free personal natal charts, solar return charts for the year of 2015, and compatibility charts. You can contact me by email at Felicia, Felicia 48223 at gmail.com. Thank you again for returning to Dawn's Astrological Vision. Gemini, have a wonderful month. Bye.